want to circle back to a play that happened in overtime, Chris, because it's probably the only controversy coming out of the game from an officiating standpoint. And I've had a chance to watch it over and over and over again, and I think it was the right decision at the end of the day, but it is at least worth talking about. This is the Joe Mixon run, 13 yards from the Kansas City 25 down to the 12 in overtime. He goes to the left. He gets in some traffic here. It looks like maybe he's touched, and then he stumbles down, gets up, drops the ball, celebrates. You see 38, I believe, from the Chiefs scoop it up. So, you would have had a clear recovery if there had been a finding via replay review that it was a fumble. And CBS was talking about replay review of illegal formation, whatever, and I know a lot's going on. It's a lot to process. MDS locked onto it right away and said, hey, Andy Reid thinks that Joe Mixon wasn't down and fumbled the ball. I've looked at the rule 50 times. I've looked at the play 50 times. There's no way on replay review they were going to overturn the finding that he declared himself down and did not try to advance the ball. It's the Victor Cruz play from 2011. They actually changed the rule after that to make it even more clear that in a moment like that, the play's over. He's down. He's not putting the ball down because somebody knocked it out or it slipped out of his hands. His demeanor, his posture, everything about that is this play's over. And the NFL now regarded the play as over when Victor Cruz did it in 2011. That's why they didn't do replay review, because there was not going to be clear and obvious evidence that the play wasn't over. The play was over. Joe Mixon declared the play to be over.
Yeah, that's right. Again, I saw that there was a thing on, online, social media. I realized that. But, yeah, in the new age, in the NFL, player safety, all of that, yeah, the guy has given himself up. He thought he was tackled. He thought somebody had knocked him down in the opposing team. He dropped the ball. That was it. Yes, so that was the right call. I had no problem with that. Again, I wasn't sitting there even at the time. That was one where I saw it happen. I understand how some people might go, oh, he dropped the ball. No one really touched him. But I don't know. To me, the NFL was spot on with that one. That was a slam dunk. We've seen that happen in the NFL. And with the way the rules are to protect players now, they made the right call 100%.
Let's hear from Andy Reid after the game explaining what he was trying to get the officials to do after that play.
I was wondering what they were going to say about that, yes. You can't challenge right there, but it's I had a chance to talk to him, and they said he gave himself up. So
no challenges in that spot because it's overtime. Any replay review is initiated by the replay process itself. And, Chris, at first I thought this is one of those plays where whatever the ruling on the field, there wouldn't have been clear and obvious evidence to overturn it. And plenty of plays fall into that bucket where either way, whatever the ruling on the field is, you're not going to be able to overturn it. The more I watched it and the more I go back and look at the rule and think about the Victor Cruz play, the rules actually have changed since then to make it easier for a guy to give himself up. I think if the ruling on the field had been fumble,
they would have changed
recovery
it
by the Chiefs. They would have said no.
Agreed.
He declared himself down. Of course he did. We know it when we see it.
Yeah,
he thought he was down.
Obvious, common sense. He wasn't
trying to advance the ball.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you 100%.
But I just because I don't want anytime the officials screw up, and we know they screw up, we are willing to say they did. I just want to make sure that people understand in a situation like this, they did get it right. And it shouldn't mar or undermine in any way the Bengals' victory, and it shouldn't make the Chiefs or their fans feel like they got screwed.
No,
they did.
100%.
It was the right call.
It's the right call. There's no doubt about it. Yes, and you said it right. He doesn't know. He's not sure. He was kind of making that cut to his right. If we could show that one more time, he gets tangled up with his own offensive lineman's feet, but at the same time, there's a defender right there too, and I think he thinks that guy's legs probably hit him as well. He doesn't know. But obviously, yes, he's going down. He put the ball down. The play was over. He thought he was down by contact. You can't feel or know every little person that touches you on a football field. Obviously thought the play was over, gave himself up, dropped the ball, clear. We don't need to make a controversy of this. I didn't think it was a controversy at the time. I know some people still are, but no, NFL got it right. You said it right, Mike.
One last thing I noticed, too, sometimes the last time you see something, it shows you something you missed before. I think he may have thought that guy who fell on top of him as he hit the ground was a Chiefs player.
A Chiefs player,
Watch
right,
this at the very end. Yeah. So even if he didn't think that someone touched him and made him fall down there, as he hits the ground, somebody rolls over top of him. So, but look,
like we don't want the Chiefs to win the game because of plays like this. Like, come on,
right.
everybody, let's use common sense. This was not like a real play that should determine a football game. This is common sense. The referees used it, the NFL used it, and they got it right there. We don't want that determining the game. Oh, a guy thought he was down and dropped the ball. Oh, wow, amazing play by the Chiefs defense. No, I want what's done in the competitive balance of the football game to determine it, not like hokey kind of crap like that right there, and that would be the thing that jumps out to me.
Two important points. One, and you mentioned it, player safety. You don't want to see a guy in a situation like that get blown up, right? Hey, he's not down. He's not down. So somebody comes in out of nowhere and flattens him. You don't want that. And also, you don't want somebody getting cute and trying to do some okey-doke bull crap where they initially act like they're down,
right,
and then they take off for the end zone.
Right.
I think that's one of the reasons why they added the word immediate to the rule after the Victor Cruz thing. You don't want a situation where a guy can pretend that he's given himself up and then shoot to the end zone. That's not good for anybody either, so it's the right call all around.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.